Assalamu alaikum. Today we're gonna start about organisms and your environment. First of all, the term is ecology. Ecology means because animals, plants, living organisms like animals, plants, they are not isolated. They are affected by their surroundings or environment, and their environment is also affected by them. So they have interaction between the environment, surroundings, and between each other, animals and plants. So the study of the living organisms and their interaction with surrounding and environment is called ecology. The study of the study of interaction between living organisms and their environment is called ecology. So the study of interaction between living organisms and their environment is called ecology. Here in this chapter also we are going to study about organisms and their environment. So they have effects on each other, like sometimes because of the living organisms, because of the animals, because of the plants, environment can be affected, and sometimes due to the environment animals and plants can be affected, and they have interaction between each other. Like sometimes some things are depending on the sunlight, like dependence energy flow. If we will study about the energy flow, they have dependence on sunlight. Like due to sunlight there is photosynthesis in grass, and grass could be eaten by cow, and cow will give milk, and from milk we can get cheese. Then photosynthesis in wheat, photosynthesis in wheat, and then wheat grains, then flour, and then bread. We can make bread. Then due to sunlight also there is photosynthesis flowering plants. Photosynthesis is essential part of making food in the plants, and plants are making their food by photosynthesis, and then they are producing nectar, and nectar bees, and then from bees we can get honey. So the different foods are taken by the plants, and this is due to the sunlight, and sunlight, due to the sunlight there is photosynthesis, and ultimately there is a chain like that is called food chain, shows the transfer of energy from one organism to the next. So this is energy flow. So from one organism to another organism there is the flow of energy, beginning with a producer mean which is producing food or anything. So this is called food chain. This is called food chain. A food web is a network of interconnected food chains. A producer is an organism that makes its own organic nutrients, usually using energy from sunlight. Those producers which are making their own food by using the lights, their own nutrients, and these are eaten by different animals like consumer. They are called consumer. Consumer is an organism that gets its energy from feeding on other. They are getting energy by feeding on other organisms. And then there are different examples of consumer, like herbivore is an animal that gets its energy by eating plants. They are herbivore. Herb plants. Herbivore mean those animals which are getting their energy from plants, so they are called herbivore. Carnivore is an animal that gets its energy by eating other animals. They are eating animals, so they are called carnivores. And decomposer is an organism that gets its energy from dead or waste organic material. Decomposition, we are studying in chemistry that decomposition mean they are breaking down. Decomposer, who are decomposing, are making decomposition in dead body, so they are called decomposers. They are taking energy from those who are dead are wasted organic material. So this is food chain. So from one place, like if anyone is eating, here you can see the plant is getting energy from the sun, and heat is lost in respiration. In the respiration, heat is lost, and then there is energy available for different animals. They are getting energy from plants, and then they are eaten by other animals. So they are called carnivores, because some animals are herbivores and some animals are carnivores. Herbivores mean which are eating plants, so they are getting energy from plants, and then they are eaten by other animals, and they are getting energy from those animals. So they are carnivores, and they are getting energy from the animal. So this is the chain, this is the chain. And when they are dead, so the other some animal, they are decomposers. They are getting energy from dead bodies and waste materials. So here, this is called, we can make a pyramid like we can triangle, we can make. There are primary producer which are only producing the food like trees, and then primary consumer which are directly eating the plants, and then there are secondary consumers which are eating these animals. So we have different, like this is called trophic level, or a pyramid of numbers, an inverted pyramid of numbers. So we will discuss here, and then we will discuss about the energy efficiency and about nutrient cycles like nitrogen cycle, carbon cycle. I will explain you in next video about the carbon cycle and nitrogen cycle, inshallah, next week.